Long after the destruction of earlier nations who rejected the truth, another group of cities flourished in a fertile region near what is known today as the Dead Sea. These cities were prosperous, their lands were rich, their trade was active, and their people lived comfortable lives.
A good trade.
But despite their blessings, the society had become deeply corrupt. To guide them back to the straight path, Allah sent a prophet from among the righteous. That prophet was Lut, peace be upon him. Lut was closely connected to the family of the great prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, and he was chosen by Allah to call his people to righteousness. He began preaching to them with sincerity and compassion. Lut reminded them to worship Allah alone and abandon their sinful behavior. But the people of these cities had fallen into a terrible practice. They openly committed acts of immorality that no nation before them had done. Lut warned them repeatedly. He said to them, "Do you commit such immorality as no one in the world has done before you?" Instead of listening, the people mocked him. They rejected his message and accused him of trying to control their lives. Some of them even said that Lut and the believers should be expelled from the city because they wanted to remain pure. Despite their hostility, Lut continued calling them back to the path of Allah, but only a very small number believed. Even more painful for Lut was the fact that someone very close to him did not accept his message. His own wife was among the disbelievers. Instead of supporting the prophet, she secretly sided with the corrupt people of the city. Then one day, a group of strangers arrived in the region. They were angels sent by Allah, appearing in the form of young men. Before reaching Lut, these angels had first visited the prophet Ibrahim to inform him of the coming punishment for the corrupt cities. Afterward, they traveled to the home of Lut. When Lut saw these guests, he became deeply worried. He knew the behavior of his people and feared they might try to harm the visitors. He welcomed the guests into his home, but felt distressed about what might happen. Soon, news spread throughout the city that strangers had arrived. The people rushed toward Lut's house. A large crowd gathered outside, demanding that the guests be brought out to them. Lut stood before the crowd and pleaded with them. He urged them to fear Allah and not disgrace him with his guests. But the people ignored his warning. Their arrogance and corruption had blinded them completely. At that moment, the angels revealed the truth to Lut. They told him not to fear, because they were messengers sent by Allah. They informed him that the punishment for the cities had been decreed. The angels instructed Lut to leave the city during the night with the believers. They gave him one clear command: travel during the night with your family and let none of you look back. However, the angels also informed him that his wife would remain behind and would face the same fate as the rest of the people because she had betrayed the message. That night, Lut gathered the believers and quietly left the city. They walked through the darkness, leaving behind the place where corruption had spread for so long. As they fled, they followed the command not to look back. Then, as dawn approached, the punishment of Allah descended upon the cities. The earth shook violently. The cities were lifted and overturned, and stones of hardened clay rained down from the sky upon the wrongdoers. Within moments, the once thriving cities were completely destroyed. Their buildings collapsed, their streets vanished, and the land was left in ruins. Only Lut and the small group of believers who followed him were saved by the mercy of Allah. The region where these cities once stood remains today as a reminder of what happens when a society rejects guidance and persists in corruption. The story of Lut carries a powerful lesson. It reminds us that guidance is a blessing from Allah, but arrogance and stubbornness can lead people to destruction. It also teaches that even being close to a prophet does not guarantee salvation, as seen in the fate of the wife of Lut. True success lies in faith, obedience, and humility before Allah, and the ruins of those cities remain as a warning for those who reflect on the history of the past.
May Allah reward you for watching till the end. If this story increased your iman even a little, please subscribe and turn on notifications for weekly Qur'an miracles. The next story is coming soon, inshallah. Jazakallahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum.